Hi Aries, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the first week of November. It is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future, and then we'll look into your person's energy, whoever's on your mind, and your energy and see what's going on there. So thank you so much to everyone who's returning. If you are new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I do personal readings, and that information is in the description box below if you're interested. All right, so one card flew out. I'm going to take this. It's the Page of Wands in the recent past. So let's shuffle just a little bit more. We'll cut this and see what's going on for you. All right, so then we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Fool. In your current energy, we have the Hierophant, Four of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Cups. In the near future, we have the Moon in reverse, the Magician, and the Three of Cups. I like this energy a lot. This is looking good in the near future. So the overall energy is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So there could be something that threw you off your game just a little bit during Mercury retrograde. I feel like it's taken people like a step back. You were forced to kind of go within. So if something was creating some kind of instability, or you felt like there was a sense of, I don't really have the independence that I want, it's a need to reflect back on why you feel that way and what is creating that sense of, I don't feel the way that I want to feel. So let's get into it and see what else is going on. I'm going to look behind that. So we have the Six of Pentacles. So you could be giving too much to other people. Let's talk about this for just a second. With the Six of Pentacles in the upright, and then behind that is the Ace of Pentacles. So if you've been giving out more than you've been receiving, let's say you've been working really hard and you're waiting for something to happen, like a shift either at work or a shift in your money somewhere, and it's created this sense of, I don't have things in, I don't want to say the direction. I don't have things in place the way that I want them to be in place. And it seems like you've been giving so much of yourself, whether it be financially or your energy. It could be both. Yes, it typically is with the Pentacles about your finances. So if something hasn't come about, I feel like there's a shift, because what's coming in the near future looks to be like an opportunity, something that you have been either manifesting or desiring. I'm assuming it's a raise, more money, a shift in your financial situation, something that's going to bring some sort of balance back into your life. The first thing I think they're trying to suggest to you is to try to pull back from offering so much up to others or giving into things financially. Like, I hate to say this because it's really none of my business what anybody does with their money, but it's like being on a budget, and they're bringing it up, so I'm just going to say it. If you need to budget a little bit, that may be what's required. Like, go back over your finances and see where you're spending and you shouldn't be, or just, cut back on a few things, and that might help balance things out. Or if you've been giving to other people, it may be time to let them know that you can't do this anymore, whether it be grown children or if somebody came for help that's a friend. Either way, it doesn't matter who it is. It just feels like somebody has been taking from you and there's nothing being put back in the pot. All right, so in the recent past with the Page of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Fool, there's an energy of you getting to a place where you're finally looking at things from a new perspective. The Page of Wands is about new beginnings. It could be, for sure, you getting passionate about wanting to start something new, and that's why the Fool card is here. See how they're on either side of the Knight of Pentacles. So you may not have taken action just yet because you want to make sure that this is the right choice. You don't want to make a foolish decision. If it's that you need to shift jobs or you need to start something new that's going to require more of your energy, you want to make sure that you have that, you're stable enough. Something seems to be pushing you to like regain that, either the strength or the passion that you need to keep pushing through to get to the other side of whatever this is that's creating that feeling of, I'm just not where I want to be. All right, so in the current energy, we have the Hierophant with the Four of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Cups. So the Hierophant could be a couple of different things to me. Could it be about a marriage? Yes, where things are a little bit confusing and or a high level of relationship. It can also be your faith. And maybe your faith has been tested quite a bit. You could have had a lot of things happen to you that made you really have to go within and ask yourself, can I trust that things are going to turn around? The Four of Swords in reverse is saying that you don't really need to take a break anymore. Like, this is get back up on the horse and just keep on pushing and know that you are always supported. There's always going to be a new option for you out there. Yes, you have free will. So if you want to stay where you are, that's okay. But if things don't seem to be shifting and changing, either within a relationship or in this job situation, then they're saying there's lots of different opportunities out there. Open your eyes up to that. Yes, it can be confusing and frustrating and overwhelming at times, but it's like this extra kick of you've got the support that you need. That's that fire that needs to rekindle, and trust that new beginnings are going to come to you. In other words, you're going to get ideas, or I want to call them downloads, but ideas or thoughts, whatever it is that comes to you that allows you to start thinking about what the prospects could be in the future. If this is a relationship, you may be feeling just a little bit confused about where things stand, but the future is showing with the moon in reverse that there's going to be some clarity. So if there seem to be secrets or somebody seemed to be holding back in some way, I feel like you're going to get the answers that you need, and this is going to be a really good thing. So the Three of Cups is about celebration. So whatever you felt like was held back from you, if it was that you just didn't know what direction to go yet, after this retrograde, you could finally be getting the ideas and feel like, okay, I get it now. I know which direction I need to go. This is what I really want to manifest. And on the other side of that is the Three of Cups saying, yes, this is going to be a happy outcome for you. So you're not being held back anymore. It's actually like, now I can push forward, because the clarity may not have been there. If somebody was holding something back from you, I feel like it's like you're manifesting the truth out of somebody. I want to giggle because we can do that. It's like the more we push and prod, at times, yes, people can get frustrated. But if you're looking for answers from someone and they weren't giving you what you wanted or needed to hear, I feel like you're doing something that's creating this open space, or you're going to find out what you need to in order to make the next choice. In other words, do we stay together? Yes, it feels like there's a sense of wanting to work things out, be happy. Let's go have some fun. Let's revisit what maybe not going very well and discuss it, because it's like you're back into manifesting mode. So you want to clear things up if there have been issues or confusion around the relationship, around the marriage, and you just want this to turn out good. You want things to get back to where they used to be, where you were happier and excited and looking forward to things like, for example, the holidays. All right, so I'm going to clarify the Page of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You could have had an idea if you're currently at a job and something came up and you thought this might be a really great idea. I keep feeling like this is something to do with advertising that's not going to be for everyone. And it's like somebody shut you down with that idea. It could have been something that would have made a lot of money and it just didn't come through, or somebody didn't want to hear what it was that you had to offer. But those ideas are going to keep coming to you. Yep. And here's the Page of Pentacles, which I love because that is a new beginning. Now, this is the Two of Cups. So this doesn't have to be, okay, a lot of cards are coming up that I want to show you. So the Ace of Wands, and then we have the King of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Pentacles. So lots of info. Yes, there is going to be a new opportunity. Something is going to shift, or has recently shifted for you. And you're seeing things now. You see what direction you need to take in order to fix the finances. Put yourself back in a position where you feel independent. This is that fiery new beginning. This is also clarity. So clarity is more with the swords, but with the fire energy, it's like you're not going to let anything hold you back when you get back to this place again. If you thought, in the past you had started to lose that push or drive, it's coming back to you. Now, this could be about two people that see eye to eye in business and or two people who really want to make things work in a relationship. So you could have just recently started chatting with somebody again, or this is in a current relationship and the two of you are trying to come to a place where you have an understanding of how you want things to look. The King of Pentacles is about your stability. It's about tradition and things like that. So if this new opportunity shifts, I feel like you're going to be supported by the person that you're with while you make any adjustments that you need to. They just keep wanting to talk about having a conversation about your finances. The king and queen are together here. So she's not looking at him, but I feel like the two people are working together. So if you're questioning whether you and this person are meant to be together, I'd say yes, it's actually a very stable connection. And it looks like the two of you have the same ideas about what you want in your future. And then the Ace of Pentacles could say, if you're trying to restart things, it does feel like it's going to start on good footing, on stable ground. All right. And there's a lot of passion between the two of you. And they're saying, take a chance with this relationship. Whichever it is, if it's somebody that just recently returned or you're in a current situation, to have faith, just take a chance. The two of you could have an idea of a way to make money as well. And the two being together means that you put your heads together and you figure out how you're going to fix things and create that stability all over again. If you had lost finances or a job and you've had to be the one to support things, male or female, doesn't matter. Now it seems like the two of you are figuring out how to create that new beginning. All right, so the Hierophant with the Four of Swords in reverse. Let's see what's going on there. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So that's twice now. So you don't want to make any quick, sudden decisions. I feel like that's the advice from the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, because typically he is really steady about his decisions. He knows exactly what he wants to do. So if you're feeling confused at the time, I think the suggestion is not to move right now. In other words, get to a place where you really have things grounded down into the earth and you know for sure that this is going to be something that's worth your time and energy and effort. All right, let's see what the Four of Swords and the Seven of Cups. We've got the Five of Cups. So immediately the first thing I heard was take the emotion out of it. So if you'd been disappointed in the past or you'd had situations that created a lot of emotional upheaval, they're trying to say, pull back with your emotions, release that. Any kind of hurt and pain that was created, whether it be in the relationship and you were arguing about money or there was confusion about where you stand, they're saying just let things go if you can, work through them, and you're going to come to a place where those things are not going to overtake your situation any longer. Because with the Moon in reverse, something is definitely revealed. It could be that you or your partner needed to explain exactly how you were feeling. Maybe you didn't feel comfortable telling them that in the past. And now the two of you have really come together and decided that you're going to figure out a way to make this work. Now the options with the Seven of Cups, yeah, again, there could be some confusion about which step to take next, but I think the clarity is going to come to you in the near future. Let's see. With the Moon and the Magician, we have the Five of Pentacles. So typically that is about feeling either left out or left out in the cold. You could have felt that way. You could have had to have left a position, doesn't matter when it was, and you just felt like, again, what direction do I go? I'm not really sure. I'm feeling either isolated or just kind of left out here flailing, and I need to know exactly where things stand. And that's what you're manifesting, is that stability again, getting those answers. Now the Magician with the Three of Cups, we have the Emperor in reverse. So although at times this is your energy, so you may not feel like you're quite yourself, whatever the circumstances are that have caused these shifts and changes for you that created this feeling of a lack of independence or a lack of feeling stable. And I know that's repetitive, but it is the energy that keeps popping up. So I just want to be clear. You will get back to that place. But right now, or even in the near future, as things start to move forward, you may not trust that they're going to get back to where you really want them to be. I'm going to get one more card for you. And then the Tower. Great. So that's big changes. That's exactly what we needed to end off this portion of it. Things are going to shift and change. So if you're looking for that within the relationship, it's going to be a big change. I don't sense that it's something falling apart. Now, if somebody does decide in the near future that things just can't get better, there's too much confusion, some of you may decide that you need to leave the relationship because you're not feeling yourself, but that's going to be up to you. Obviously, you have free will. In this case, I'm going to say there are big changes coming. So definitely expect that whatever it is that's going on, it's brewing. They're saying don't take the steps just yet. Give it a little bit of time and things will be clear to you when this Tower moment happens. And then you won't be guessing. You won't be going back and forth with the Two of Pentacles, wondering, feeling imbalanced or wondering which way to go. It's going to be very clear, it feels like. All right, so I'm going to clear this and then we will get into your person's energy, whoever's on your mind. Now, in the main energy, we had Taurus, of course, your card, Aries. A lot of water, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio you could be dealing with. And then I remember there being a lot of swords. So the sword energy, or no, we didn't have a lot of swords. I'm sorry, fire. We had the wands. So another Aries or a Leo or Sag. All right, let's see what's going on with you and your person. This is for Aries. So your person's energy is the Five of Cups. And then we have the Emperor in reverse, which is your card. And the Justice in reverse, and then Temperance. Yours is the Page of Wands in reverse with the Nine of Cups, the Moon, and the Five of Wands. Now, the overall energy for you guys right now is the Queen of Cups. So the two of you could be feeling like one or both of you could be pulling back emotionally because your person seems to be really upset, very sad about where things are. I think they feel like they've lost you with the Emperor in reverse. It's like they've lost a part of you. Something just doesn't feel right to them with you, and they're very sad about you specifically with the Emperor. And then the Justice in reverse. They just don't feel like there's balance within the relationship. But a part of them has hope with Temperance that things can work out. So they're being patient. If you're wondering what their feelings are, this is what I sense. They really do want to be patient and see if, the two of you can come together and work things out. All right. Your energy is the Page of Wands in reverse with the Nine of Cups, the Moon, and the Five of Wands. I feel like there's things that you felt like were hidden or held back from you. With the Moon, you could be holding back as well, or there's something that you just haven't revealed. With the Page of Wands in reverse, you may feel like you just can't give of yourself right now in a way that deeply connects. The Nine of Cups is definitely about a wish fulfillment, but at the same time, you see how he's got his arms crossed. You don't just want the Nine of Cups, you want the 10. You want to be fully fulfilled. And if there has been a lot of fighting or drama, then it can be really exhausting for you. So that's why you haven't been feeling so much yourself. And I can see that energy. So I think what you're hoping for or trying to manifest is the full package. And if it isn't quite happening right now, you could be withdrawing from the person. And that's why their emotions are what they are. They're sad. They feel like they've lost a large aspect of the relationship or you in general, and they're not seeing what's behind them. So let's look at the romance angels and see what we have. This is for Aries. So we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. It is safe for you to love, open your heart, and give and receive the highest energy of all. And retreat. It is time to disconnect from the world. Whoops. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. All right. And then the bottom of the deck says finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And that's what I was feeling in the main reading. So whatever's going on, it doesn't have to be for all of you, but a lot of people have been going through that. And it does. It creates a lot of back and forth and difficulty within relationships. So I know in tough spots, it's not always easy to be playful, but the suggestion is to try to find that again. And yes, it's okay for you to love. So I feel like you can open yourself back up. If you're worried about how this person's going to come through or if things are going to balance out. Retreat time to basically spend time together alone if you can. If you can retreat from the world and really give each other this time, I think it's going to be important. And then healing family issues. So many of us bring things into our relationships and we project them because we haven't healed. So those fears can be lingering, and sometimes we project that onto our partners, not saying you are, it could be your person that's doing this, and it creates a kind of conflict that sometimes people just don't understand why. They don't get why their person is, even if you talk about it. And if they haven't healed it, then yes, they're going to project those things onto you. All right, so let's get some advice. Let's see what's next for you guys. What's the advice for Aries? Okay, keep wishing, keep hoping and healing. Healing things is going to really help. They're saying, hold on tight. You're not stuck. You're not stuck. Things are actually able to be moved forward. The Hermit is about doing inner work, like I discussed. Some people don't take the time to do that, whether it's you or your person. That's Virgo energy, Aquarius energy. And then we have Sag again, Temperance, be patient. As hard as this may be with the Ten of Wands, they're saying be patient. Make sure that the two of you have this open conversation. If you're watching tarot, then you understand this. You understand doing inner work, healing family issues, and having patience as you work through these tough times, especially when you have these big tower moments like I feel it is coming in the near future. Doesn't have to be that things are going to fall apart, but like I said, you have free will. So if you want that to be a big, good change in your relationship and you work on things, it looks like the two of you can, as long as you work on yourselves individually. And then have patience as things work themselves out. All right, what's the last thing I wanted to ask? Oh, okay. Next steps. What's coming next for Aries and their person? So we have the Four of Wands. Good. So you're going to be getting out of your heads. Magician, manifesting, and happiness. These are the cards that came out before in your reading, and I shuffled these cards. So this is exactly what they're telling you. Get ready, because things are going to change. The way that you want things to turn out are going to, and you're going to be really happy that you put the effort in that you did. Okay. The Lover's Oracle. That card's popping out. So let's see what this one has to say. It says freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. That's perfect. Then we have, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. And then playfulness. There it is again. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. I love that. All right, one more. They pulled the twin flame. So you could feel like this is your twin flame, and that could be why there are some big shifts and changes. It's a dynamic connection to have. Not everybody gets to be in their twin flame relationship in this life. So if you feel like there is that push and pull, that could be why, because it's such an intense connection. All right, this is for Aries. So we're going to get a couple of cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle to close this out. See what other messages we have for you. Never-ending story. See, that's a great sign, because whatever was going on that seemed to be repeating itself, a cycle that just didn't seem to end, this is an ending card and a new beginning, because it does reduce to a 10. So that never-ending story is coming to an end. Yang, so we're balancing out the masculine and feminine energies, and ones, all new beginnings. Blessed. All right, this card is about a blessed union in the book. So it says that this is a divinely protected relationship. So if you have been doing your prayers about having this work itself out, I do feel like things are coming together for those of you that want this to work. And then we have poised. This reduces to a 3, technically, a 12 and then a 3. And this is how beautiful I feel like things are going to look. It's balance between your mind, body, and soul. And then I want to take one more from the top, and we have imagine. So a little bit of dreaming is a good thing. There's a lot of 2s in here, so that's about partnership. Specifically in this reading, you've got 222. You could be seeing that very often, and you feel like that is a sign. And I do feel in this particular one, it's not its actual meaning when you look it up in numerology, or you look up the spiritual meaning of 222, it has different meanings. But for me in this particular one, it is about this being a blessed union. All right, my loves, I hope this helped. Thank you so much again for all of your support, your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you'd like a personal, that's in the description box below. Hope you have an amazing first week of November, and I'll see you in the next one. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.